Greeting, fellow soul travelers. I'm Esther, and today's wisdom is misery is an option. We are always at choice in our life, even though many people don't realize it. The majority of the people I encounter are not aware that they have the opportunity to choose how they face each day. Have you ever encountered a person that is always miserable? Everything in their world is screwed up, and they are just totally unhappy. Well, I'm here to tell you that misery is an option. The road that you travel in life may be filled with many twists and turns, and you will encounter your share of ups and downs along your path, but you can always choose how you react to them. You are not required to respond to life challenges in any particular way. It is up to you how you handle yourself. Some people may choose to hold on to a particular mishap or disappointment in their life so long until they become completely miserable. And the longer they hold on, the more miserable they become, until misery becomes a way of life. Trouble is inevitable in life, but misery is an option. There will always be peaks and valleys and ebbs and flows in your life. Life is cyclical, yet you can allow yourself to feel misery for so long. You don't know that misery is an option, and cycle after cycle and season after season, you live a life of misery, believing that's the way life is supposed to be. Now, I ran into an old friend that I hadn't talked to in over 25 years, and he told me that he had been married for 23 years, but he is utterly miserable. He said that he and his wife live separate lives. They can't have a conversation without it ending in argument. Not only do they sleep in separate beds, but on separate floors in their house. So I asked him, why did he stay in such a miserable relationship for so long? His answer was, first, it was for our child. Then it became a habit. And finally, I just believed that was my lot in life, to be miserable. Now, what this man didn't know was that he had accepted misery as a way of life, not knowing that it was just an option. He had lost all hope and believed that the only other option was to die from illness to get out of this life. He had allowed misery to become his constant companion and his complete way of life. Now, hopefully, my talk with him showed him another way. Only time will tell if he chooses another option. I told him he has more power than he may realize to change the course of his life and to make everyday choices that will allow him to experience joy in all areas of his life. The choice is his and his alone to make. Life is what you make it, and you are the only one that can move yourself forward and up and out of a life of misery. If you choose to stay a victim of the negative choices that you've made in your life, then you will also be choosing to live a life of misery. One of the most important things about life you must learn to acknowledge is that misery is an option. How about that? Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment below, and share this with your friends and family. Love and light.